Shion Makumbi always says, position before submission, right? If you talk about the important factors, there's one before positioning, which is what?
Timing.
Timing, right? So I can think I'm gonna move out here, but if he punches me in the face, bang, and I'm like late because my timing's off, I never get to get into my position, right? So I always tell people, like, if I know some stuff's about to go down, I'm thinking aggression. And it's just really a matter of time as to when I want to do it, right? If I don't know it's coming, I just turn around, he's all on me, that's a problem. Now I'm behind the 8 ball. But if I kind of feel like this is about to go down, I'm kind of, dude, let's not. So let's say he's throwing a straight punch. I don't care what he throws. Bang, I'm moving here, right? I'm moving to the outside because I know higher probability that he's right-handed, because most people are. So I tend to move toward that. If he is left-handed, boom, that's cool. I still get him, right? It doesn't matter. But think on every technique, what's my timing like? When should I attack? Should I wait? Because some of them are kind of wait. It's like behind the 8 ball, he's pushing me or something. I'm like, shoot, and now I'm just grabbing, which is why we tend to move backwards in techniques when we tell you never move backwards. Because I'm behind the 8 ball. I didn't intend to move backwards. He's pushing me. I didn't know it was coming. And I'm unable to engage. So on this one, I'm gonna know something's coming. I'm like, shoot. Higher probability he's right-handed, because most people are. Dude, let's not. Let's say he throws a straight punch, right? Bang, hit here. Parry, and same kind of parry that Soki Farrell was doing, but I'm moving first. Hit. Press this down. I'm gonna come underneath his nose. Bloop. What happens when I hit him underneath his nose? Throat shows open, right? But he's only there for a second. Notice where he's starting to go. So if I'm late, timing-wise, my target's not there. So the technique is on this. 1, pop, pop, right? Notice how they come together. Pop, right? I can't do this. This is a no. No, he's not there, right? So press, up, right? And that's your technique. Okay.
Show the kids to hit them twice in the solar plexus.
Twice in the solar plexus. Yeah. Or you can do a palm strike. Bang, up, yes. I don't know what I would do without that. That kind of messes my whole flow.
I know. I don't want to hit them in the
Do
throat.
a kick. So you do this.
You're the one to talk.
Bang, hit.
Yeah, but I should them to do something different.
But yeah, that way you can have something that's not hitting the throat. Quick story. Sensei and I and Soki were in Hungary. Dude hit me in the throat really freaking hard. You were there.
I was there.
I thought I was messed up. Long story short, you can take a lot more to the throat than you thought you could. So it's pretty well protected. So don't try and crush anybody, but you know, it's okay. You'll be all right. He might cough for a little bit. Just don't hit him. Don't crush him. Right? Let me show it again. Everybody good? One more? So
You want us to turn around?
Yeah.
Do you want us to turn around?
Yeah, thanks.
So in my
Slow,
mind's
go
eye,
slow.
in my mind's eye, I'm moving high probability right-handed, so I'm going to move toward that. Right? Hands are already up, so I'm engaging. Hits him in the solar plexus with you can do a body punch, left paw, whatever you want to do. That bends him over and it breaks the structure. All I do is press this out of the way. This one comes straight up. Boom. Hit. Okay. Boom. Okay.
Chances are he'll move the arm for you.
Yep.
Because as soon as you hit him here, he's going to be pulling that thing back.
And you should be moving toward him, because you know everything I'm hitting him with is taking it back. That's taking it back. That's taking it back. Right? So he's going backwards. So I need to be following. So I shouldn't have this. Bang. And I'm standing here. I should be moving with. Boom. Hit. Right? And anticipation going. So now you're taking it to him, because the person who's aggressing is usually the winner, not vice versa. Right? All right. Make that happen. Work different things. Work the technique. The biggest thing is mentally. For me, you'll never react quicker than somebody can act. So if I'm behind the 8 ball, I'm kind of like, I don't know which way I'm going to go. I don't know. And I'm trying to wait to see what he's going to throw before I make that decision. You'll never be that fast. You'll be fast like that in the dojo when the dude ain't trying to really hit you.
And you know what's coming.
Yeah. And if you're at a higher level, don't start like this or like this. Start like this as a puncher. Bang. You can start working your timing in like that. Because that's the way a dude's going to hit you. You're going to be like, I'm assuming it's a bang, it's coming. So start working from that if you're at that level that you're doing that, right? So change your timing a little bit. And you'll realize that I have to move before he moves. The longer I wait, Dr. Sherry, I said, nothing gets more people killed than hesitation.
Hesitation and panic.
So why do we hesitate? Because legally, I don't know, well, not just legally, like morally, is this dude really gonna attack me? I'm not sure, but everybody in here, I guarantee you, if you've ever been in a fight, has known it was gonna happen before it happened. And you start getting that weird feeling like, dang, it's good. But in your mind's eye, you can still de-escalate this thing. I can still We don't have to go there. We don't have to go there. And then he's hit me, right? And that sucks. Once you know what's gonna happen, and it's like, I got that weird dude. Now I'm just picking to when I'm gonna aggress. I'm not waiting on him, right? Right? If you move to the side this way, cool. If you move to the up here, that's better. But your timing will depend on or dictate where you can get into position. The longer I wait, the harder it is for me to get into a position that I want. Because he's already punched out here, and now I'm going, shoot. It's awfully hard for me to aggress that way when I'm already like this, right? Vice versa, if he hasn't done anything, I can move into whatever position I want because I'm making that choice. Because I'm aggressive, right? The longer you wait, the harder it is to get into a position that you want. So a little bit about angle of attack theory, which is kind of the angle thing. I say he's mostly right-handed because most people in the US are. If he's throwing a straight punch, where do I want to be, ideally?
On the right.
Depends on what you want to do.
Out this way, right? Do I want to be here or here? Neither one. If you train with with Matt and the Curtis, they talk about range. Range is right.
I look alike, but my name is Bill, by the way, not the Curtis.
The Curtis. At this range, I'm generally kicking range, punching range, throwing, grappling range. So if you're not familiar with our up 45, think I want to move outside of his punching hand in a grappling range, right? I want to be here, right? This is safety, right? And I control the fight. Here, I can still get him, right? I can still punch and stuff. But he also has the ability, he's got a range that he can do some stuff. The more I here, the more it becomes a battle, this, right? Always want to move to the outside if we can. If we move this way, I want to be close to him in that grappling range. Then punching, finally kicking. Does that make sense for those who know that terminology? Okay? All right, next technique.